Now that little girl who's already becoming an internet sensation, a super seller without using any tricks. In just 3 days, you have made her the most viewed story in 2020 history on Facebook. 3 million views and growing. Here's Jay Shadler with the reason why.
The name of my company is Super Business Girl.
Okay.
Now today, I am seeking a $20 investment. I'm going to purchase the necessary tools I need to expand and grow my business. Our mission is to recognize the true potential in every child.
11-year-old Asia Newsom could sell dust to a desert, or Detroit to itself.
Detroit is a wonderful place. It's been a lot of negative things on the news, but Detroit is still a great place to start a business. I mean, I sell my candles here. Like, I make pretty good money. So
Asia is co-founder and CEO of Super Business Girl, a little company she runs with her parents, selling homemade candles to buy clothes and food for needy children, as well as her own school supplies.
Were you always good at this kind of thing?
well, I think so. Since I was about 4 or 5 years old, I always had, I don't know, a little Powerball that keeps me going. Hey, now.
With her dad, Michael, always nearby, we watched Asia make her pitch on sidewalks, markets,
I am seeking a $20 investment.
and city barbershops.
One word to describe her: fearless.
My name is Asia Newsom.
And effective.
Thank you very much. Good doing business with you.
Has she sold you anything?
Of course. She stole my heart.
And not just his.
The name of my company is called Super Business Girl.
Good for you, darling.
Now today, I'm seeking a $20 investment so I can purchase the necessary tools I need to expand and grow my business. And then in return for the $20.
Now, how about a $100 bill, sweetheart?
Oh my.
Look at me, look at me. How's that?
Awesome.
Well, here you go, sweetheart.
Asia's classic power pitch, sealed with a kiss from a stranger. While spending time with Asia, I couldn't help wondering what she would do with that same litmus test we showed you earlier.
If you had to sell that pen to me, how would you go about doing that?
Excuse me, sir. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Well, I'm fantastic. My name is Asia Newsom, and I'm known as Detroit's youngest entrepreneur. And I really need you to help me out with this $15 investment. And in return, I'll give you this beautiful gray pen. I mean, like, don't you have a notebook? You really need this.
Where's my wallet? You're good.
So good that even when Asia fails to close a deal,
I do not even have any cash on me.
she usually manages to keep a door open.
And we're actually hosting a bazaar that maybe you might be interested in selling your product.
So I'm training to be an entrepreneur.
For cynics who might be thinking she's just running a glorified lemonade stand here, listen to these folks.
She really understands business concepts a lot better than most adults that I interact with, and it's just a natural thing.
Dave Anderson, along with his partners Mike Ferlito, Amanda Lewin, and Brian Davis, own Bamboo Detroit, a business incubator for startups and entrepreneurs.
Perfect.
A year and a half ago, Dave bought a candle from Asia on the sidewalk,
Go for it.
filmed their encounter, and raved about her sales technique to his partners.
So she came into Bamboo. I'm like, how old are you? When I was 11 years old, I was playing with Power Rangers, and immediately I'm like, let's do this, let's get on board.
So now the company gives Asia free space and internet support to develop her business
You're going to learn this in this class.
and train other kids in the art of the sale.
They taught me about how much money do I have to invest back into my business.
Bamboo Detroit staff even offered a few tips on how she might improve her celebrated sales pitch.
Like sometimes I can be a little scripted, but when I really add my personality and myself into it, like, excuse me, they're like, oh my God, hi, how are you? Of sure, here's $1 billion.
Here's $1 billion.
I melted some wax and then I poured like scents and dyes in there.
What are some of your dreams for Super Business Girl?
To have Super Business Girl stores and, you know, just different places, like the Walt Disney store.
Oh, right, sure.
They can buy my Super Business Girl merchandise. Excuse me, sir.
But not every sales pitch ends like a Disney movie. Sometimes the magic doesn't work. Cold calls and cold shoulders are just part of the game.
If you just had to pinpoint the few things that people who want to be salespeople do wrong, what are they?
They're not motivated enough.
People give up?
Yes, people give up. Opportunities can walk away like that.
Of course, childhood eventually walks away too. Asia knows that and seems to be preparing for the day.
You know, you're so cute that makes the selling easier.
Well, a little bit, because as I'm getting older, it's not fading away, but just a little bit I have to step up my game. Because it's not going away, but I don't know, it's like fading just a little bit, just a little bit.
Where's it going?
I don't know.
I know.
To other children that I'm teaching.
They say even a candle can push back the darkness. Well, Asia's already sold a lot of candles. And tonight, Detroit's a little brighter for it.
Now today, I am seeking a $20 investment.
And Motown has a new supreme business girl.
I'm the boss of the game, that's what people call me. Now people get it right. My daddy's Money Mike, I'm bona fide. Super business girl, 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 girl.
And you can see even more about little Asia and that incredible scene with that woman who gives her $100 on our 2020 Facebook page. It's an amazing story.
Right? Yeah. Take a look. Let us know what you think on Twitter. Use the hashtag ABC2020.